Good morning, on and all present here. I'm Nandini, working as an assistant professor in SNS College of Technology, the Department of Computer Science and Technology. Today, we are going to see a topic on what is applications of generative model in the frame of an DT framework, design thinking framework. First one, we are going to define a problem statement. The problem statement is nothing but how a content creators and a business struggles to produce a high quality content that are considerably leading to high cost and time consumptions. For this problem statement, we are going to define the design thinking framework. Next one is an empathy. So in empathy, we must have scene and time consumption, manual work, lack of creative support, high production cost, limited technical skills have been needed here. So that this generative model mainly focuses on how it understands the user problems and needs by learning a pattern from larger data sets, understand user preferences, behavior and pain points. It learns from the text, image, audio, medical records, etc. For example, understand what kind of content, what type of design, or what a solution a user expects from this. This empathizing model is also known as understanding the user needs. Next one is an define stage. In this define stage, user need a generative model that can create a realistic, high quality image from the random noise or text input with better control and stability. This define phase is also known as problem identification phase. In this stage, this generative models helps us to define a clear and meaningful problem. That means it is to identify a gap in existing data or solution. This problem defines a lack of data, creativity limitations, or personalization issues. For example, need for realistic training data, need for faster content reaction, then need for accurate medical diagnosis support. These are all some problem identification for this applications of generative AI. Next one is an ideate phase. In this ideate phase, AI based text generators are used, image generation tools are used, voice and music generation system has been detected, code generation assessments have been used, multi-modal AI platforms are being used. So for here, it is also known as generating idea and solution phase. Here, a generator generates a new idea, new design, different text, different images, and a different solutions, which is used for us to support a brainstorming with multiple alternatives. For that, and applications like text generation, it uses articles, chatbots, and summaries. Next is image generation. It uses design, artwork, product models. Next is a music and video generation. Last is a code generation and software prototypes. These are the generation ideas and solutions. Next one is a prototype. In generative AI model, we will be having an input and an output with a sample prototype. This prototype can be converted to text to prompt in the form of image to audio, or topics like AI writes an article, or model generates a AI model, notes that AI creates study materials. In this, prototype is also known as a building possible solutions. So, this generator model helps create a quick prototype without high cost, which generates mockups, sample designs, and simulations. Create synthetic data for testing applications. It produces design prototypes, virtual models in artificial and fashion, architecture and fashions have been used here. Synthetic medical images for training AI systems is also been used here. This is also known as building possible solution. Next is known as an overview or test phase. It is also known as evaluation and improvement. That means user feedback helps refine the model, iterative improvements for better accuracy and usability. Here we use the applications like how personalized recommendations, adaptive learning systems, healthcare solution systems are being used here. So Thus, this design thinking framework gives us a generative models which are users at the center, real world problem creativity, enables involved in healthcare, education, entertainment, business, environment, and face. How workflow has been shown here. Thank you so much for the video.